Okay, so the cutest thing happened the other day. My mom texted me out of the blue and she said, "Hey, I've been watching your YouTube channel and I saw you do this review of this book and it sounded really interesting and I'd like to read it." My mom did, and she's not a reader. She's someone who doesn't really read very often and somebody who I've never really seen hold a book. I'm the reader of my family. She used to read to me kid books, but I've never seen her read a big book. And so I was like, which book was it? And she told me it's the one where you're wearing the striped polo shirt, and it was A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And so my mom might be wanting to read some fairy fantasy, and that's pretty cool. And so I said, hey, let's meet up. We're gonna go and get breakfast, and we're gonna go book shopping. We're gonna pick up my mom A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm gonna take her on her first book haul where she could kind of pick out another book that she might be interested in, and we're gonna see if my mom's gonna become a reader, which is really exciting. And so that's today's video. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. You're all awesome, and you know, if you're a kid of a mom, go take her book shopping. It's pretty awesome. So we're gonna go and get some breakfast at this place called the Hen House, and I'll see you guys there. All right, so we just had Hen House, and I want to introduce you to my mom.
Hi, everybody.
So everybody wants to know, Mom, I know that you haven't read in a very long time, but what is a book memory that you have as a kid growing up? Like, what was your favorite book when you were younger?
Favorite book when I was a kid? The Cat in the Hat. I liked The Cat in the Hat a lot, and I read that book quite often. It was just fun.
I mean, that's a lot of tongue ties, so it's pretty good reading. Pretty good reading. Well, are you excited today to go out and get some books?
I am very excited to go get some books.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
A fun fact about my mom that you guys don't know is she actually participates in country western shootouts. And so I'm hoping maybe we can also find like a fantasy western for you today.
That would be really fun.
So
that would be really fun.
we're first heading to Barnes and Nobles, and then if we feel like we need to keep going book shopping, we'll go somewhere else.
There you go.
All right.
Let's go then. All right, which way do we go?
Let's go this way.
Of life. What did the witches once discover? Why was the secret encoded in a mysterious book called Ashmoral? I think a little bit of romance in any story. All right. Even if it's kind of a love, don't know if I like you kind of a thing, but maybe I like you. Is a good thing.
Okay. This is the series from that video. This is the first book that I was talking about, and that's called A Court of Thorns and Roses.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. That's the book you held up.
Yep, and so that's the first one. The one that you watched the video on was this one, but this is the sequel to this one. Twilight, yeah.
Or Twilight. Were you the one saying you really liked Twilight?
That was when I was younger, yeah.
Okay.
Mom, how was your first time book shopping?
I absolutely loved it. I loved it. And I love going around to all the different sections. And my mind was like, oh, this is exciting. And all the different things that I could read. I'm a brand new reader. Haven't been into it all my life. And now I'm old. or older, and I'm excited. I'm excited. There's so much out there.
I'm excited too. It was really cool because we were out shopping, and the book that my mom wanted to read the first time was A Court of Thorns and Roses, which we bought. And as we're there, look at that beautiful book. As we were looking at the book, we had a customer come up and tell us, oh my gosh, you have to read it. I consumed all of it. And she was so nice. So thank you. If you're watching this, hello. She followed us.
Hi.
And it was awesome. So Mom, you got A Court of Thorns and Roses for your first book.
I did.
And you also bought Finn something. So why don't you show that book too?
I did buy Finn something, cute little book. Right
Yep.
there
It's
for
How
Finn.
to Eat a Book.
That is an interesting title, but it's really a cute little.
Yeah, show off some of the art. Super cool.
Some of the art in it is beautiful,
Yep.
and it makes, again, it's one of the things where you want to read more. How to eat a book, eat more.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's about like getting lost inside the pages of a story, and so that's really
both in
cool.
that, but I had the other meaning as well, but I just took it from the picture. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
It looks super good. And then also, what I ended up getting is I actually got you something, Mom.
What?
She looked at one of the books, and you know what? I knew Mom would like this. It's called Swift and Saddle, and it's a country western romance because you do the shootouts, and so I wanted to buy that for you.
Thank you so much, man. What a neat one, because I thought, well, I'll save this for next time. I didn't know what.
You know what? You might read so fast, you might want to pick that one up immediately.
Yes. I'm excited to. You never know. That might be this one first and the other one next. You never know.
I've heard really great things about it, and the thing I like about the most is the little cover. It's very cute and very cool.
Very neat. Very cowboy.
Yep. And then we got another cowboy book that they only had one copy of because I originally came in here thinking we could have our own little book club and have two of the same books, and this was the one I was thinking of. It's called The Bullet Swallower by Elizabeth Gonzalez James. And this is a Western type story where there is a person who is going to rob a train, get some gold, all that type of stuff. And he ends up finding a book that talks about his life. And it's a little bit of magical realism in the Old West. And I was like, that sounds awesome. And so we picked up The Bullet Swallower. I'm going to read it first and then I'll let you borrow it.
Wonderful.
And
Yay.
yeah, you got some great reads to be able to do. So thank you so much, Mom, for coming book shopping.
Oh, I've had a great time.
I
Great time with you.
I love you.
Love you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
And I hope you guys had a fun time with us. And go ahead and say toodles, Mom.
Toodles. See you next time.
Toodles.
Maybe.